Montreal.
Yes,
Montreal
Tuscaloosa is in Alabama.
I'm pretty sure one of our viewers would probably scream at you if you didn't know that Auburn was in Alabama. But
Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
We have a song called Auburn. We played it on Thursday.
Yeah, it was good. He had a concert. If you guys didn't know that, you probably didn't.
Nah.
No, it was pretty good.
One of you will.
Yeah.
Christian. Fucking.
Well, they probably both know.
All of them, because I incessantly fucking talk about it. I can't actually shut up about it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that show was cool as hell.
Yeah?
I know I've said it like a million times. Well, I didn't really get to talk to you after it, because you were also sitting like the opposite end of the table.
Yeah.
Like, it was honestly really cool, because, I mean, it was by far the biggest audience we'd ever played.
Oh, yeah, no, that was awesome.
Yeah,
it was minimal moving room.
It was a real crowd, is what it was, which is. It was a real crowd, so it was actually interesting playing for like a real fucking audience.
Honestly, I about lost it when you ran into the crowd clapping. I was pretty sure you scared like 3 different girls that were pushed up against the
Yeah, for context, I make music with my partner Christian. He's my brother for life, and we have a song called "Yours." It's a really like super simplistic song. And I only sing on the chorus, and the rest of it I just kind of like fuck around. So what I've come to start doing now is whenever we play it, I run off stage and start high-fiving people. Which usually works really well because the shows that we keep getting booked for are by shit bands that nobody's fucking heard of. So there's never an audience. Like I whore out my friends for tickets and shit, and they end up being like 70% of the goddamn audience.
Yeah, I can attest. We literally were 70% of the audience.
Yes, easily.
In the last one I went to.
Yeah, but then this one that we did Thursday, it was a real band. They're opening for an indie band called Dr. Dog in like the spring sometime, which is kind of chill. But there was a real audience, so I actually got to like play around with people. So I ran off stage, and I was just like fucking throwing my arm at anyone I could find, and then like barely made it back on stage, and then I was like high-fiving people in the front row for like the second part because I didn't want to run off stage again and lose it because the second part's only like half as long. But that was really fun. I will say though, like I love performing. It's really fun. I do all right. It's really cool. But playing for a real audience was different because I mean again, nobody fucking knows who we are. Like, we're not like popular or any of that stupid shit because, like, we, like, never release music. But I will say that there was something very magical because we end with a cover of Hold On, We're Going Home, the Drake song. And there was something to be said about the feeling I had in my stomach, like, when people were actually paying attention, because it seemed like the crowd actually was enjoying listening to us, which was odd because the band we were opening for were all like folk bands, like really like light pop folk bands, and ours was like 4 on the floor, like bob your fucking head and like shake that ass. So we ended on a cover of Hold On, We're Going Home, and it was really cool because for the last chorus I was just like, sing it. And then I actually heard people singing back.
I was singing.
And yeah, I know. That was really fucking cool. That was a really cool time. And like one person downloaded a song, which is like more than we've had in like 3 weeks.
Well, you know,
so you
can plug your SoundCloud if you want.
We don't even have a SoundCloud.
Sorry.
It's
There's 2 different people in this world.
we have a SoundCloud. We just never fucking post anything on it.
Well, then where do they download it from?
Bandcamp. It's easier to do it on Bandcamp because Bandcamp we can just like post everything there and then have like the entire album and then you can just download it and you don't have to pay if you don't want to.
Is Bandcamp a situation where you can donate if you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like but we just put it as like the name your price. I think we've made like $14 thus far. Like I don't give a shit.
That's more than I've earned on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like we don't require money. Fuck yeah.
It's wiggling.
Nice. Like I don't. Christian and I have never been in a position where we've really given too much of a shit about making money on any of these things.
I've just been informed that my AI hemorrhaged the red ball through its body, through CGI body.
Through CGI body.
It's CGI body. I don't know if you know what CGI is, but it's much more sophisticated than these circles.
I mean, it's still a computer-generated image.
I guess, yeah.
It's no CGI.
Yeah.
It works. We should incorporate CGI on our show. Can you, make a CGI? You should, make a CGI for
Well, apparently I have this. I could just have this going in the background.
Yeah.
Like, you could get a projector, and you could be the screen. And it could just be, wiggling around on your body.
Christian and I went to a show where they brought a projector. We went to go see an electronic artist, and they had a projector playing in the background.
Like, behind them?
Yeah, behind them there was so
the image was behind them.
Yeah, the image was
I thought you were
them.
saying, they put the projector behind them, and it was projecting into the crowd, which made no sense to me.
Yeah, so you just gotta, blind them so they don't look at your ugly, dumb fucking face. But yeah, performing like that was just really cool. I kind of, I'd like to imagine that we can keep performing for audiences like that, even though I know that's not gonna happen.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you're really starting to get a relationship with Backbooth.
We are definitely. We definitely are. Which is nice. It's nice to be able to do that. Because we performed there 5 or 6 times, and we're always very polite and shit like that. Well,
yeah.
Christian's a dick, but Christian's just usually a dick. But we have a pretty good relationship. We're actually I emailed the Social, which is another club in downtown Orlando. I emailed them, seeing if we could get booked there. Haven't heard anything. I only emailed them on fucking Friday, but I'm cautiously optimistic. The only reason that we're opening at Backbooth is because Backbooth will tweet out, "We need openers for this fucking thing."
Yeah.
Obviously the Social doesn't do that because the Social is a respectful establishment.
Yeah.
Some of that shit, So
Christian said he's a diva.
Yeah, he fucking knows.
I can attest.
He fucking knows.
Yeah.
Bitch.
He's a diva.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, I'm waving my arms like the squiggly tildes. But is there anything you want to talk about? Or we could randomly play notes on guitar and then we can talk. I
don't know. I'm kind of fascinated. I'm getting hypnotized by the fucking AI.
Yeah.
Why is it spazzing out?
Okay, so what's happening is only the 2 dots on the end control where it moves, and all the other ones are coded to follow it. So if they get too far away, they get shoved towards it, but when it spreads out, it doesn't know which direction to go. So it goes one direction, then it's too far away from this one, and it goes back.
Okay.
So it cuts back and forth. So there is a more efficient way that it could be doing it. It could stay closer together so it's not spazzing. Because the problem is when it's spazzing, the red dot can get through, which is what he talked about.
Yeah, when
the hemorrhaging.
When the CGI hemorrhaging.
Then he's telling us to play D&D. That might take 12 hours.
And also, I don't want to fucking play D&D.
Yeah.
I don't know why you haven't talked about this yet, but considering it is the day before the fucking Super Bowl, we should really kind of get your opinion on what's going to happen in the Super Bowl, considering you're an avid Panthers fan.
Yeah, I mean, the way I've been saying it to people is I kind of feel like I'm going to feel bad no matter what. Because, my boy Peyton, the sheriff, is going to try and ball his heart out, but I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, but let's be honest. You would be happier if the Panthers won.
No, I would definitely be happier with the Panthers won, but I don't want to see a grown man cry. But
he can always come back and quarterback the Jets for a season.
Yeah, or he can be the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, just to spite his team. Oh, who would do that?
Take some of the Packers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers sits on the bench again.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know. So that someone was saying that the best scenario for me is, it might have been you, is if Peyton Manning hurts himself on the first play, and is forced to come back and redeem himself next year, and then we can just come in and wreck Brock Osweiler.
Peyton, that's what I'm saying. Peyton gets injured on the first play, and then you guys crush Brock. Then that's fine. It's not like Peyton could have done anything about it.
Yeah.
And then Peyton comes back in and wins because Cam Newton breaks his collarbone first round of the playoffs.
No.
Well, all right. Well, what other situation would the Panthers lose in?
They could be playing Atlanta in Atlanta.
Atlanta could stop sucking balls and fucking actually decide to play more than 7 games in a goddamn season.
Yeah.
How long will Atlanta... I was sending Jono shit the other day because on Reddit they had a Super Bowl trash talk thread, and it was some of the funniest fucking things that I've seen in my entire life. Like, I was laughing. I was reading it in my advanced calculus class because I can't understand what the word the fucker says. My professor, like, he doesn't speak. He just says vowel sounds. There's no real. Like, yeah, basically.
Is he Rocky Balboa?
No, it's just like Hawaii. Partial credit. Like, what was it? Cam Newton thinks that putting McDonald's mozzarella sticks on a two McChicken makes an adequate chicken parm. The Broncos are about to become the 6-time Super Bowl champion in African villages. Congratulations, Bronco fans. You won the Who Gets to Lose by 20 to Carolina Bowl.
Yeah.
Fuck the playoffs. I hate Russell Wilson's magic bullshit. Let's go Jared Allen and Joe Webb. The only magic Russell Wilson believes in is Jesus and recovery water.
Okay, one thing I will say, I am slightly sad that our third string quarterback isn't going to the Pro Bowl, because he didn't get to play in the Pro Bowl because he's going to the Super Bowl. So.
Oh yeah.
The Pro Bowl laureates that go to the Super Bowl do not play in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, because they're doing something way fucking cool.
But the Panthers' third string quarterback is a star on special teams. Yeah. So
he's a dank ass kick returner.
Yeah. He played like one play as quarterback this entire season, and I don't think it worked.
No.
But I mean, he's pretty good at what he does. So, you know.
He beat you.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the game tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I'm pumped.
Well, you should be. Yeah. That's kind of a stupid question.
Are you excited for quesadillas?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually very happy that you're making real food because most people fucking aren't.
Everybody's not.
Yeah, like Ellen's bringing fucking like dulce de leche, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like dulce de leche is cool. Thomas is bringing sugar cookies, which is good because we need shit. But then like Bridget was saying something about like banana muffins or something like that.
She said guacamole, which would really complement the quesadillas if that pulls through.
Oh, I was gonna say it was gonna complement the dulce de leche, but I mean like it works for that too. Yeah. Or sugar cookies. Really, all that shit will be fine.
Yeah.
Is James? You're doing that. James is bringing the fucking like cookie dough football.
Yeah, I thought he was making the cheese dip, but then he switched it up.
Yeah, I guess. And then Haley and Ash are doing a sub platter. I bought chicken tenders from Publix that we're gonna go pick up around like noon. Ian and Robbie are bringing 2 shrimp cocktail platters, which is just like very odd for a Super Bowl party, like just fucking shrimp. Dan, I don't know what the fuck Dan and Osi are bringing. Because I asked them and they're like, we have no goddamn idea.
They usually just go buy soda at the last minute. That seems like Christmas.
Like Dan last year brought the purple, which was just like grape juicy juice. Have you learned? You just gotta start the fucking like highball stepper.
Yeah. No, I've been playing.
Have you been learning how to effectively play it?
Yeah, I learned a song yesterday.
I was kind of hoping it was Smoke on the Water. That fucking solo though. Mr. Solo Dolo.
Yep.
I recognize it. Is it Freebird?
That's very close up.
Is it Leonard Skinner?
It's Hotel California.
Is it? Oh shit. I was never a big Eagles guy. There's no weird because like I collect a lot of vinyl and like you end up just getting a lot of older records because that's mostly what you find for obvious reasons. But I don't really listen to like I respect a lot of classic rock and there's there's always like one song from a band I'll like, but I never really like listen to any of the shit that I buy. Like because I have I think I have almost all of U2's catalog. I have everything up to Octung Baby.
Are you considering U2 classic rock?
Yeah, I would consider U2 classic rock.
Because I feel
They're pretty
like
quintessential.
at that point you'd have to consider like Foo Fighters classic rock.
I think Foo Fighters. I think in like another 5 or 10 years we can consider Foo Fighters classic rock.
Because
don't think they're old
I feel
enough yet.
like it's weird because it's like how the term classic rock, when you say it in denotation, that
Yeah.
means like past like 25 years.
Yeah.
But then classic rock as like an era was like it's a specific style of guitar.
Yeah.
I feel like U2 is a little closer to the modern day rock than, especially considering
is.
that they're still like kicking.
It is, but I would still consider U2. Like, I think U2 already at this point is classic. I mean, from like the.
Well, I would say they're classic. I don't know if I'd say they're classic rock, even though they are classic and rock.
Okay. That they are classic and rock.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I guess like the quintessential like.
Because like I wouldn't put them in the same category as Ozzy.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, nothing can be in the category of Ozzy except for
other shriveled up snake
like
women.
Ozzy tribute bands.
Yeah. I don't know if I would put Ozzy tribute bands up with Ozzy.
I don't know.
You know?
I mean, like, how much did Ozzy do? Like, he really just kind of like.
A lot of drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
A
saying.
lot
like,
of them.
So I mean, like, if you're going based on like drugs, and like he'd be the only one in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
He wouldn't know he was in there though.
No.
He'd be lost.
I don't think. What if he just actually had like Alzheimer's, like really, really early onset Alzheimer's, but nobody knew because he was also taking a shit ton of drugs?
What if that ends up being the cure for Alzheimer's?
It's just like all the heroin.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Mm.
I mean, like heroin's probably got to do something good.
Stay in school, kids.
Go smoke some pot.
In school.
Yes.
Alright. Well, I think we're probably going to wrap up the stream here so that we can move on to bigger and better things. Right?
Man, I ain't doing shit tonight. I got fucking homework.
Yeah. That sounds like you're doing something tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing that thing where I look at my laptop for 15 minutes and then sob into a lean cuisine. It was always fun.
Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna sign off here, but it was nice having you on, so
Peace and love.
I'll be informing you guys on Wednesday the improvements to the Environment Project, and if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know what time that is.
Really, I'm the plug.
But
really, I'm the plug.
I only have about 8 followers on Twitter, and none of them have actually watched my stream, so
Is
if
it
you
like
want
your
to
personal
go...
Twitter? or
No,
is it
I have
different?
a Twitter for this. It's,
Oh, okay.
it's John Who Explains,
Oh shit.
as opposed to John Who Explains Things.
Oh shit.
You know, I couldn't get there quick enough for John Who Explains Things, but so go check that out. Subscribe. You want to plug your Bandcamp?
Oh yeah, for all you wonderful fans out there, if you feel like listening to some really dank ass like synth pop, it's field-fires.bandcamp.com.
Hold on. That requires something.
I was trying to do the Muppet theme song.
Were you into Mario?
Yeah, I like started with the Muppet theme song and then I went to Mario.
Hold on. Okay.
Tractor. Country.
And with that, we will leave you. So, have a good night, everyone.
Yeah,
Stay
baby.
safe. Any last words?